All right, guys, I'm going to do another voiceover in this video right after the intro. Check out those hot summer days. So I'm going to be doing these fast graffiti episodes every day. I just like, throwing down some sketching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe so you guys can check them out every day. And be sure to follow my Instagram pages. I post a lot of digital artwork on there and some sketching that you don't see on YouTube. The beginning of this video, you saw a little Italian ice fire hydrant and, one of my characters holding a wrench. Growing up in New York, we ain't had no pools, beaches, so to cool off, that's all we had was a fire hydrant, sprinkle, and Italian ice. So I bought this sketchbook in Walmart, guys, and the paper, it's terrible. It was only $4, just a sketchbook. I didn't spend $20 on no sketchbook. But the paper, breaks up, and, so I gotta wait till it dries up, to like scratch it off. And right now I'm coloring in my pigeon. That's based off of my original logo, which is my letter A. And I also have a free ebook, guys. It's like 13 pages and it shows you my process on how I came up with these characters. I also have the full version that you can purchase, but the free version is just something I created so people can, get a better understanding of, how to be creative, and it can help you, come up with ideas on how to create your own characters like I did. And there you go. There you see me scraping off, that dry clump paint so I can hit it with another pass. But yeah, I've been painting for years, guys. Since I was like 7 years old, I've been drawing. But a lot of my influence in my work is graffiti, I guess, inspired. Just because I grew up in New York, that's all I was around, Growing up in high school and junior high school, all I did was graffiti, I was into downhill mountain biking, skateboarding, BMX, all my friends. It was part of the culture of growing up, in the city. It's just something you do, nothing more. Here I go outlining my pigeon, hitting it with another pass, trying to fix the lines up. But yeah, guys, a lot of the inspiration in my characters come from cartoons, comics, and then just throughout the year, just me developing them. It didn't happen overnight. I've been painting, like I said, since I was 7 years old, drawing, sketching, everything. And I do portraits. I do all kinds of work. But this is what I love doing. It's just my characters, I currently don't work a 9 to 5. I'm a full-time artist. This is something I'm gonna have a passion for art. So after I became successful, I said, hey man, this is something that I've always wanted to do, and now I'm pursuing that. And I wake up every day and all I do is paint, guys, and bring my characters to life through stickers, prints, t-shirts. You'll see that on my website. You'll see that in all my videos. What I plan on doing with this YouTube channel is just sharing my work, and at the same time trying to help other people, also become creative, share my work, inspire others. I have my ebooks, and I'm also doing classes. But I'm also, if somebody needs help, inspiration, come to my channel. Watch my videos. It's like that old saying, good artists, what is it? Good artists copy, great artists steal. All I can say is take my process. I put in so much work into my characters, like that trademark style that I have, that you can't even copy my work if you wanted to. But you can take that concept with you, and that's what I can, show people. And you guys can find the full version of my ebook for $10.99. I lowered the price because I want everyone to be able to get it. And there's 71 pages of art and explanation and technique. So here I am building the lines off of my pigeon character. And I have tons of characters, guys. The center is my A logo. That is a lowercase a. I developed that throughout the years. And then you see the pigeon, which is supposed to be a S. You can see the S in there. You just got to look for it, guys. And remember, art should only make sense to you. You shouldn't be worried about, oh, it doesn't make sense. That's art, guys. It doesn't have to make sense. Some of the greatest artists out there, their work does not make sense. It's just there. And that's what you should focus on. One thing I can say to people is that when you want to be creative, guys, and you create your own path, you make the rules. But if you're trying to fit in, you're trying to follow niches, you're always going to have like this artist block or writer's block or whatever they call it. But when you're creating your own work, guys, you're never going to have writer's block or creative block, or I've never had that, because I just do what I want. I'm never like, oh, I'm trying to do what everybody else is trying to do. And that right there is when you have the ultimate freedom, guys. I mean, it's okay, to like have favorite artists emulate their work, but you should be creating your own path because you're an individual, And like I said, don't worry about your art making sense. It doesn't have to make sense. It should only make sense to you. A lot of people say, hey, man, your art doesn't make sense. That's not an A. That's not an F. I'm like, well, it is to me. And that's all that matters, guys, is the belief. And because of that, belief that I had in me throughout the years, I was able to create my characters, and they just keep evolving. And I do paintings. Like I said, I do portraits. I do all kinds of stuff. But I just love creating, these characters, which you could find them in the Land of FAS. And they came from my graffiti, style lettering. So yeah, guys, there it goes. All done. Show you guys some of my work at the end of this video. As I said, I do all kinds of stuff, but this is what I do. Here, there's my F characters evolved. There go my A characters evolved. There go my S characters evolved. There go my pigeon. See, I also do pencil work, Sharpie. These are huge. These are 18 by 48. 18 by 24 inch pieces of paper. So I do portraits, all kinds of stuff, guys. So make sure you subscribe. And if you need help with something, comment, and I'll do my best to make a video on it. Thanks.